live. Well, actually, I am already live. Ah! No, I'm just messing with y'all. Y'all probably y'all thought I was glitched out, didn't y'all? Y'all probably were thinking like, hey, what's going on with that? No, welcome to the channel, everybody. Glad that y'all all are tuning in right now. Hope you guys are all doing well, doing good. I know I messed some of y'all up, made your pacemaker and everything jump, didn't I, huh? No, but welcome to the channel. Double check to make sure that you guys are all subscribed and all the good stuff. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Also, make sure that when I say notifications, like if your phone has a notification in it, you should be able to go to your YouTube app in your phone, they say, and you go into it and make sure that your phone is able to notify you on your phone when I go live, or your iPad. As far as the computer go, they're saying that if you hit the bell notification button and it's set to all, you should be notified. But then at the same time, if there is a video that I have posted that's like gonna be like, if, let's just say for example, if I'm going to be going live in an hour and I already have a thumbnail up there is going to be a little section underneath my thumbnail that says notify me. I don't know why you have to do that twice again when you already got the bell notification clicked, but that's what they told me. Wait, what music are y'all talking about? Hold on. What the? Huh. Were y'all still able to hear me? That song goes hard. Yeah, okay. All right. Pretty sure y'all heard it. Did y'all hear everything that I said, or do I need to repeat it again? Like, did y'all hear me when all the music was going on? Okay. Anyway, what I was saying to you guys is I was like, I hope you guys are all doing well and all that good stuff. I was saying that if you are on a phone or a iPad, YouTube is saying that you need to go into your settings and make sure that the notifications is turned on for YouTube. Because some people don't get, you know how I guess like you might have apps in there that alert you when certain things go on. They say that you need to make sure that your phone and your iPad or any electronic device that's handheld needs to be set to where you can get notified by YouTube. The other thing they're saying is that whenever you do hit the bell notification and it's set to all, right? They said that if there's any videos on my channel that shows like a upcoming live, make sure that you click the little gray box underneath the thumbnails that says notify me, which I think is stupid, because what's the point of hitting the bell notification to set to all when you have to go in there and do it again? It's stupid. So anyway, that's what they're saying. So they're saying that 48.2% of everybody on my channel is not publicly subscribed to me, and 48.2% of everybody that's on my channel don't have their notifications turned on. Just letting y'all know that. Anyway, let me go ahead and jump into this piece right here, because I know that it's got a lot of people's head spinning. And you guys all see it. You see what the title says right here, right? And I can guarantee you, there's going to be a lot of stuff out there. I mean, don't something like this.
When your brand
don't be
is trusted
surprised
by consumers around the world.
The FBI go and raid Russia. No, I'm just joking. You know they're not going to do that. They're definitely not going to do that. But let me go ahead and jump into this and read this to you folks and Focodaramas. All right. So it says right here. Hold on, y'all. Something don't look right. Give me a good second, okay? Give me a hot second. I don't know why that looks like that. Woo-wee. Give me a second, guys. I'm just getting ready to pull up this little. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. So what I was getting ready to say to you before I was rudely interrupted by my computer is Russian President Vladimir Putin grants full Russian citizenship to Edward Snowden. Snowden leaked information to the public about NSA's extensive surveillance operations. If y'all don't know what it is, there's a great movie out about it that can actually, it details what made Snowden the person that he is right now. I actually thought that he was going to be granted clemency or something like that from President Trump. But anyway, Russian President Vladimir Putin granted full Russian citizenship to U.S. whistleblower Edward Snowden on Monday. Snowden, 39 years old, fled the United States to Russia after revealing information about extensive surveillance operations being conducted by the NSA. He is now a Russian citizen by presidential decree, Reuters reported today. The announcement comes roughly 2 years after Russia granted Snowden permanent residency in the country. Now, I'm not trying to throw no shots or anything like that, y'all, but that's just part of my comedic side. Snowden, of all names, his name is Snowden. He's in Russia, where there's a ton of snow, and the dude is pale as all get up. He fits right in with them. No, let me stop. I'm just messing with y'all. Anyway, let me digress from that and move on. The country first granted Snowden asylum in 2014 and has since resisted calls to extradite him to the U.S. Snowden faces espionage charges that could land him in prison for up to 30 years in the United States. Strategic intelligence expert and author of Putin's Playbook, Rebecca Koffler, says the move likely signals Snowden working more closely with the Russian government. She says he is likely now subject to Putin's mobilization order, but will be assisting Russian intelligence rather than serving on the front lines. While before Snowden was willingly providing help to Russia intelligence as of today, he will be directed to do exactly what the Russian government and military want him to do, Koffler told Fox Digital in an email. Snowden has more than likely been debriefed by a Russian spy agency and has provided highly sensitive information to the Russians that could harm Americans, including U.S. military personnel, she added. Snowden stated in 2019 that he would be willing to return to the United States on the condition that he got a fair trial. That is the ultimate goal. But if I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison, then my one bottom line demand that we all have to agree to is that at least I get a fair trial, Snowden told CBS Morning at the time. Former President Donald Trump has stated he was considering Snowden's case for a potential pardon in 2020, but never took action. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky has been one of Snowden's major allies in the United States, saying that the whistleblower unveiled schemes by the U.S. government to surveil American citizens both here and abroad. This is a developing story, ladies and gentlemen, so it said continue to check back for updates. Now, you want to know what I think on this? I think Snowden, as much as listen, what Snowden did was absolutely 100% very, very, to me, patriotic. He told the truth, and to the extent to where it changed his entire life. I think the last time I checked, Snowden might have a family that he can't even see. You know what I mean? He got a lot of people that he cannot talk to. And that right there to me is saying, like, you know, he paid the ultimate price for putting that information out there and alerting the American and the public of what the government was doing. So, to be honest with you, do I think that Snowden, even if he did get pardoned, I think they would come after him. I mean, look what they're doing to Donald Trump right now. You know what I mean? Mar-a-Lago, the raids and all that. Look how they're coming at Donald Trump, and he's a president who's supposed to be the most protected person in the world. And no, ladies and gentlemen, even when presidents do retire and they move on about their business and they're no longer the president, they still have 24-hour access to this, to the the Secret Service or whatnot, right? So what I'm saying therefore is little old Snowden will come back here and just be a regular American citizen. All of a sudden, you may hear about Snowden having 3-5 bullet holes in his back and they're going to rule it a suicide. So now, to me personally, I know that he might want to come back to the United States, but I do not think that would be in his best interest. Not with his life. I mean, if they would grant him access and, passport to other countries, I get that. I mean, otherwise, I don't think that he's going to be coming back. I think that it would be too dangerous for him. Do we want him to come back? Absolutely. It would be awesome if he came back, but he's too much of a danger. He is too much of a threat to our current government, our current FBI, our current CIA, and they definitely are not going to have that. They've raided people who are associated with Donald Trump. What you think they're going to do to Snowden when he get here? You think he's really going to get a fair trial? Absolutely 100% not, because we all know that right now, in a lot of these different systems, they are corrupt. They're absolutely 100% corrupted people in a lot of these systems that we have in America right now, plain and simple. Now, if a lot of patriots and Americans really raise up and go after these people that's in these corrupt systems and set things straight and balance, then maybe Snowden can come back and do get a fair trial. But as of right now, in the current conditions that America is in right now, open borders, inflation, division amongst race, remember it used to be a thing, a division amongst LGBTQ and straight people. Now it's a division amongst LGBTQ and trans people. Division amongst people of color, division amongst sex, division amongst socioeconomics, division. So he will come in here to straight chaos and won't have anybody to back him up, won't have any type of protection whatsoever. So I think that if he did come to me, I think it would be dangerous, for one. Absolutely dangerous. 240 people in here, 158 likes. Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. If you forgot to click that like button, make sure you click that like button right now. That way you are telling YouTube to recommend this video, okay? You are telling YouTube to push my video out there so other voices like mine can be heard. Sorry, no whistleblowers in intelligence is what John Crony said. I think you said no what? I think you're trying to no intelligence in the intelligence. I get what you're saying. They said Snowden is a different kind of traitor from WikiLeaks. They have been trying to extradite him. Somebody said, you can't make a deal with our government in this situation concerning him and his freedom, says Lawn Dog. I completely agree. Let's see. Squeak Kachu says, love Snowden and his wife, Lindsay. Knew her before he had her relocated. Glad to know their little family are safe over there. They have 2 kids now. Yeah, that's awesome. Somebody said, what the what? Not sure what I think of that Comrade Snowden. He just needs to be free for time served in solitude. Well, that's a good suggestion. This is the final decade for the human species. Find your God and trust faith, says King James. Oh my God, y'all coming with all kind of stuff right here. Let's see what someone else in here said. Most people, MRM, turn off notifications. Notifications are those little flags that pop up on the edge of your screen, usually in the lower left-hand corner. Oh, talking about something else right there. Old Soul says people lose their mind in solitary if they are in there too long. Lim says, oh wait, if you can ask MRM, check his mail. I sent him a message about an unusual post he needs to be aware of. Lim, okay, I'll check that out. So anyway, folks, yeah, that's my take on that right there. I think right now, honestly, no one trusts America. You can't trust America. You can't trust YouTube. You can't trust Instagram. You can't trust Facebook. You can't trust the government. You can't trust the CIA. You can't trust the FBI. There's just absolutely 100% no trust there. So no, I wouldn't trust them to give him a fair trial should he get extradited and come over here to America. I think you're going to have it will completely be bananas. And Edward Snowden, as smart and intelligent and clever as he is, I think you should stay where you are. And if there's any other countries that would pardon you to come there, from Italy to Britain to England, to Australia, any of those places like that, I would hope that you would be able to go to some of those places like that as well and just live out your life there. I know there's probably other family members here, but then also think about the ramifications that would cause on other family members. If Edward Snowden came to America, they would instantly go after the man's family. I'm not talking about his wife and his children. I'm talking about if he has any other relatives, sisters, brothers, cousins, uncles, aunts, great uncles. You know what I mean? If he had any of those, they will be on there because they know most likely if he do come back, he's going to be hooking up with family. Matter of fact, they might even be like freaking watching his family and tapping the phones of his family right now as it is to see if any of them are making any communications with him whatsoever. You know what I mean? Because they consider him to be a traitor, treason, all the stuff like that and the above. So I'm pretty sure they have his family under a radar. Guarantee you they do. So anyway, I saw the movie. I read about him, and I think that it was absolutely very patriotic. I think it was very brilliant how he was able to do what he did to just point out the corruption of what our government was doing. Stuff that we speculated about a long time, stuff that we conspired to, about all the time, conspiracy theories and all that. Well, he brought it to fruition, and this is the price that he's paying for. But at the same time, me personally, I will consider the man to be a complete American hero. So the only thing that the man is a traitor to is the NWO elitist order, that new world order nonsense, the agenda, the reset, all that. He actually was just a traitor to that agenda right there, and they hate him for it right now. So anyway, folks, again, appreciate you guys all tuning in here right now. Appreciate the comments in here. I can't read them all. Appreciate you guys hitting the like button so this video can be recommended. Also, do yourself a favor and me a favor. Look in your phone. You got about 5 to 10 contacts in your phone who you can share my channel with, okay? We are approaching 300,000. We are approaching 300,000, not me. We are approaching 300,000 because I know this is a channel of mine, but at the same time, it's us that's approaching that number, not me. We are, okay? So appreciate you guys, all right? I am Ty Smith, I'm the Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.